We can go for a bottomless brunch weekend. Now that sounds exciting. Put my name down. Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
This is my island in the sun.
We're in Sliema, guys, the ferries. It's a little bit down from Gzira. I drove through, the traffic was horrible down there by Gzira. This is the Strand, the ferries. All the ferries go from here. We're going to walk the promenade, see how far we get, see how far I feel like walking, maybe up to St Julian's. I never did a night walk before. GoPro, I try to shy away from these sort of night things because the GoPro is not fantastic at night, but maybe there'll be a few lights. It was busy, but it seems to slow down a bit now. The lights have not switched on yet. Sliema. Well, they only have these sort of few up here. I don't think they have many on the main road. Quite a few people around. It's Wednesday, about 6:30. I've noticed a lot of the shops boarded up on the other side. And somebody asked me about this I took a photograph of it. I'm going to post it on Facebook. Those artisans, Maltese artisans. What happened though? Because there was an accident here. I think somebody broke them, or I don't know if the construction broke them. But it's in progress. Work's in progress. So are they going to put them back there, or are they going to put something new? Who knows? This is a nice restaurant if you get a chance. Takris. It's a bit tucked out the way, but it's got some good prices for Sliema and good food. The plaza, we've got his lights on. I would go inside there, but it's copyright music inside, so same as last year anyway. So if you go back and look at my video of Christmas at the plaza shopping centre, it's the same. They haven't changed much. So we're gonna get up by the promenade and we'll walk along, see if it's busy along there. Slightly windy. I put the jacket on, I didn't need to, because it must be around sort of 15, 16, something like that. It's been a lovely day. It's been a bit overcast. No rain today, but we have had sort of stormy weather. Dickens is quite good, this one. I never really, I think a few YouTubers in Malta reckon they're good, but I never really had good service from them. The guy seemed a bit strange with me, perhaps. I don't know, perhaps because I'm English, but I would have thought they spoke good English in this place. They're going to ban these things soon, unless you're privately owned, these electric scooters. Well, not into December yet, so the rush hasn't started yet. Wednesday, probably it's a bit of a quiet day. €11 for a grill. But I don't know if that's a takeaway. Probably takeaway that. I had a coffee here once. It was horrible. I won't stop there again. I think it was hot water with a few beans thrown in. Oh, I was quite interested to see what's going on. Sliema, I haven't been here for, I think I've been here from last year. Let's have a look. I noticed, because I walked up this street, took a few pictures. I saw quite a few closed down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was 2 at the bottom closed. Oppum, I've never heard of one of these. We have Black Friday office. for the whole of the month. I think they would make it the year if they could. Be wary of the white taxis, guys. There's so many apps now. Bolt. I've used Bolt in France. Bolt was a bit, here it's very good. It's about 20 to 30% cheaper some days than e-cabs, because I used to use e-cabs quite a lot until I got off a plane at the airport. I contacted e-cabs. He came along, a Pakistani guy. He said, oh no, no bags, no bags. I'm not going to lift bags. I told him, you know what, and called another one in seconds. But then I got into this Bolt. Really nice. In France it was a bit hit and miss, because apparently there is no Bolt. This is a lovely villa here. I never did anything with it. I forgot what the name is. It's very old. Can you see? It's like a haunted villa. I think that was the gate there. Where's the doorway here? Beautiful villa. You can imagine how much money this would be worth. Oh, they've got something here. They're going to change something. I can't see that in the dark one. It's a beautiful villa. Right in the middle of big flats. Anyway, even the roads, the cars have slowed down a little bit now. There's a lot of dress shops I don't even know about. News. Holland and Barrett is quite good. Oh, that's closed down as well, so either business is not that good or the rents are sky high here. This is oh, this place, oh yeah, okay. This was nothing when I came here. The construction is really went up. Remember, this place has got a mural on the wall, a whole corner. I got a bit of a story here. Was only here for like about the first couple of weeks. This one on the corner, there was a burger place. The best burgers and chips in the whole of Malta. It was a takeaway, and it was so busy all the time. And I found a parking right in front. I had a white Datsun 180B estate. I drove over from UK, and I parked it there right in front, and I was ordering my burger and chips. And somebody said, "Hey, look, he's pissing on that white car." And me, without even checking, like stupidness, I went to touch him, to pull him to see. He was standing near the car, and he had his feet apart, but he was doing the usual Maltese stance, like in front of my car, looking out, but he wasn't peeing. And I don't know what words he told me in Maltese, but I think he told me a few choice words. This is a bit awkward here. Let's get across before somebody else comes. Oh, I think we're gonna have to go. Let's get across the fence. I was gonna do a fence climb then, but that bloke was in the way. Oh, quite busy here. So we're gonna walk along the promenade, guys, down that way. Oh, we're gonna say hello to you guys. Now it's a bit light. Welcome. It's gonna be a Sliema walk along the promenade. I don't know what that light is out there. Oh, it's quite good. It won't be too bad, the GoPro. There's quite a lot of lights. You've got a big sign up for toilets. Probably they charge you a fiver to use them. Compass Lounge. So I want to know in the comments, guys, have you walked along here? Do you know about Sliema Promenade? Tell me what was built here. I've told you so many times. Goes back way back here. Used to, I'm going to tell you. You're going to tell me in the comments. And any expats are excluded. There was a building on this pier here, way back. But I've even done videos on it, I think, and I'll give you the history. And there were many people were gonna do something about it. They were given plans. I think they're very difficult with the plans. Oh, this is new here, this sort of, wonder what this is. Do not feed the pigeons, the Sliema Council. He's a good mayor, that one. That mayor, because there was there's a lot of people here in Sliema, lots of foreigners, and lots of Maltese people got very, very expensive apartments, and they were complaining about the bags being outside, and lots of mess. And obviously if you leave a bag outside and the wind comes or a dog gets into it and bites it open, or the cats, it's going to be a complete mess. And he walked along the front, I don't know where it was, and he saw this, I'm not sure if it was a Russian woman or something, carrying these bags out. He says, "Madam, do you realise this is not the day?" She says, "Who is it you? Who is it your business where I put my bags there?" I said, "I'm the mayor of Sliema, and you put them out at the wrong time." She says, "Oh, it's a mistake. I was just putting them there to put them in my car." Anyway, this place, guys, what is it? What was it used for in the old days? It's a concrete pier that went out. It's got a fantastic history. I mean, look here. Somebody's left their hat and their cup there. People dirtied the place, and lots of foreigners here, but lots and lots of Maltese. Oh, he's got coffee, this one. I might stop for a coffee on the way. It's called Lotto 1, I think. I'm tempted to carry on walking, I think. I've already eaten, so I'm not going to stop for anything to eat. Look at the darkness out there. I've heard a lot of people, they're going to come at the Paluna. It's along here, I think, somewhere, Paluna. Anybody stopping at any hotels, guys, and you want to speak to the guest relations, we can do a walk around, we can do your room, and we can put you on video if you want. Oh, we've got a singer here. Oh, he's got a guitar. Don't know where from. I wonder why this pigeon business is new. For anyone feeding the pigeons in public place would be breaking the law according to bylaw 59/01/22 and will be fined €70. Oh wow, that's expensive. So if you enjoy this, tell me, and I might do a couple more. Nothing to film out there, Steve. It's complete darkness. I'd like to get you to interact with me. Tell me if you walked along here, where you stopped, if you've eaten, what you've done, how far you've walked. Oh, there's the Paluna. Oh, okay, here it is. Here's the Paluna Hotel. I've been a couple of times. They used to have something on the top floor, like a restaurant, I think. This is quite nice. Were they doing a refurbish or something, Paluna? And this is the Manson Bistro. Get your teeth in, Steve. Il Fortizza there used to be a... Tell me, guys, was it the Knights built it, or... Yeah, I think the Knights built it, then the British took it over. Nothing much happening in the Paluna Hotel. I was going to have a shofty, but it's got a very small lounge to walk in. You get spotted straight away. What a lovely mild evening. It's too hot with my jacket. Little bit of a breeze. I'm going to have a nice walk along the promenade. See if we come across anybody. It's not the first time along here. Wow, I can smell food. Where is it coming from? Alma. This used to be, oh, it's still doing, it used to do pizza, this place. It used to have really good pizza. Is it good? Is there anything you can do about dogs peeing on the pavement? We used to carry, when I had the Doberman with me, I used to carry a water bottle with me. I know you're not going to, we're open, it's for pizza. So let's have a look what they've got, because there's a lovely smell. Starters, fish, salads, same sort of thing. Local food and pizza. Pizzas are, oh, they're quite reasonable, 13, 14, 11. Starters are around the sort of 9 to 13. Fish, reasonable, 20s to 25. Pork, 19 to around the 19-20 mark. And beef for a steak, skewered grill, charcoal, 27. And for a fillet steak, 25. And 26 for a ribeye. That's the for pizza. Next door you can come into cocktails. Oh, it's getting a little bit dark here. That was nice and bright. Anybody been here, guys? Looks a nice big restaurant. I thought it's a restaurant. That was part of the same thing. Wow, how different it is at night to the daytime. A lot quieter. Some of these property here was knocked down to build these big flats. Can you imagine if you've been sitting on this old couple I knew that years in the 70s? They had a lovely villa here in Sliema. It was always known as an expensive area because they have got a nickname here. They call it Tal Pepe, because Sliema people always spoke with a bit of English when you speak Maltese. So some words in English, some words in Maltese, and they call them Tal Pepe. And that was known for Sliema people, because it was known in the old days that if you could speak some words of English, you were more educated. That's how the saying goes. Obviously it's not true, but I was wondering, this Pepe in is a bit of controversy. He does a program on television, well, I don't know if it's still there, a Maltese program, and he made a comment saying that he thinks English should be the first language in the Maltese schools and with Maltese secondary, because when they get on later on in life, they get a bit of a disadvantage if you don't learn English, because lots of the interviews, lots of jobs, they're all with English, and if they're not taught a good English from the beginning, they're sort of, they're pushed back a little bit to the ones that can speak English. It's quite way out. Oh, this is the rocks here. Can you see that, guys? Is it too dark for the GoPro? I'm trying to keep in the light. A lot of work going on here though. Some of these old property, I think. We might get a little bit busier when we get closer to Baluta. You can see St Julian's there, and the Partival there, and the casino out in the darkness. Well, Christmas lights were on, Valletta. If you haven't seen it yet, I did the part 1. Go and have a look back at it. There's nothing going in Sliema here, but normally Valletta is the first one. I wasn't over impressed with them. I always think they're a bit, there's a word in Maltese, a bit sheepish. And this time they wasn't that bad. They were bright, and there were quite a few of them, all the same, all the way down. But they're like on poles, and they look a bit strange away from the buildings. I can't imagine why they don't attach them to the buildings and put something to connect them, sort of. To me it looked a bit odd. And as for Merchant Street was a complete waste of time, I think. Whoever's in charge of that, I'm sure they get the money, because lots of people used to say about Hamroon, because I had a business in Hamroon, used to say how good of the council to put the lights up. You're joking, the shops pay for it. They get a contribution from the shops. Ooh, lots of joggers, and they're good lookers. Steve, you're a perv. No, I'm not. I'm an old perv. Oh wow, she's all skin and bones, that one though. I like a bit of fat on the bones. Where are you, Steve? Well, we're halfway along now. I'll give you a bit of a update when we get close to this restaurant, because I wonder if it's the one I'm thinking about. I've had something to eat at this one once. I met somebody in Sliema and the service was atrocious, but they were quite busy. Sometimes though, you have to give people a chance the second time, because you go once and maybe something's happened with the chef. Font Adieu. So that's where we are. Font Adieu. Must be the area this is. If nobody really knows about Sliema, there's no sandy beach here, it's all rocks. But it would be full in the summertime. Many people come and swim and sort of sunbathe on the rocks. So let's have a look at this next restaurant coming up now. As I was saying, guys, we had a bit of a storm for about 3 days. A real cracker, thunder and lightning and torrential rain. In fact, it moved the table on the terrace. You know, I've got a terrace with so much wind and rain. Damaged a few plants. You can hear like a Maltese person speaking English. That's how they get the nickname, El Pepe. There's a lot of nicknames around the villages of Malta. Balzan, Halbazan, Castagnuri. Any other names? Tell me in the comments, expats, of the places. I can't remember them now. There's one of the bakers in Ormi. Oh, that's nice on the terrace there. How nice with those flames. Not many people though. Oh, she's talking on the phone. So this is the surf side. I thought it was, but I wasn't going to say, because I could have been wrong. Yeah, I've eaten it. It's very nice. It's got a good menu, good service, and good food. Yeah, I like the surf side. I've ate a couple of times here. Somebody said to me, why don't you go in the new tower block? I might if I feel like it at the end. Depends if they like cameras. There's going to be like high security. You can see St Julian's now over the way there. First of all, we're going to come to Baluta. We're coming to St Julian's. It's very calm, the sea. It's a decent walk from down by the ferries there. Am I going to last out? As I say, the traffic is pretty decent, but it is a Wednesday, I suppose. Lots and lots of offices. Interesting that thing I put up about lots of Brits are coming to Malta and buying their second homes. Lots of interesting comments, and some comments of people actually going out really upset with the system. Well, it is a difficult system to buy. If you've got estate agents and the notary, you have to pay the deposit of the building. So none of this sort of gazumping here in Malta, because if you pull out, you lose the deposit. But there is a lot of tax. The government obviously wants to get their portion as well, and I think it's a little bit higher for foreign. I don't know exactly. I know I was glad to. I've only moved twice here in Malta. Well, I bought a property in Hattad. I was in it for quite a while, for quite a few years, 20 some odd years I think, and then decided to sell it. It was quite a big villa, to sell it and buy the one I've got now. And I had a lot of hassle with the property because it was an old property, and in those old days they wasn't conform. They didn't conform to any plans really. The Ferries, the one of the who does the plans, and you have to get them involved. They charge a lot of money, I tell you. The Ferries, just to do the plans and the new house and that, €2,000. The solicitor, or the notary they call them here, charged me about 1,500, I think it was. Then I had to pay to sell the house, I had to pay the estate agent 5%. So it all adds up. You're into about 5 or 6 grand to do a buy and a sell of a house. Normally when you buy a house in Malta, you get the choice of your notary. You can choose a notary, so you can go to one you like, so you don't have to go to the one they have. Obviously some can be a bit biased towards you if you go to one of theirs. Oh lovely, what a lovely smell from here. Anyway, we're getting closer guys. St Julian's coming up, and we're having a little bit of a walk in a chinwag. Not the place to jump in now guys, it looks dark. There's a lot of canoodling going on along here. Oh, I thought he was going in for a kiss. Oh, that's a horrible, girls, when those blokes, we pluck up enough courage on our first date and we think I'm going to give you a bit of a kiss, and then you turn us down. We're not built of steel, you know. Oh, there's one, they've all got lights on except that one. Look how they parked them, they'll go. Anyway, good riddance. I'm glad they're going. They're no help to. They said, oh, you to the government, you're making a massive mistake. This was the owners of the bikes, because it's contributing towards less fuel. I think they just use them for joyriding, those. They don't use it for anything. Like for example, I saw it was per minute. It was very expensive. So if you're coming from work, you're not going to use it. Like this would just be like a joyride. On the very edge there is the casino. In the old days, they wouldn't allow Maltese to go in the casino, because I can remember I came over, I had a friend, and I said, hey, I want to go to the casino. I said, oh, I'll take you there and drop you off. I said, why, you don't want to come in? He said, no, I'm not allowed in. We're talking about the 70s there. And they checked the passports when you went in to make sure you're a foreigner and you're not Maltese. Weird, eh? It was a very different country in the 70s. It was a lot more laid back. It is still laid back. I love the place for that sort of thing, because you can see the driving. The driving, to me, the police are not about it all, and they definitely won't pull you for something stupid. There's no police really looking out to try and see if you stop at a stop sign or you. I got nabbed once. I was in the van. I was taking I don't know what I was doing, but it was at a pedestrian crossing, and I stopped at the red light, and it was just changing, And I just went. There was nobody there. You know those pedestrian crossings, they'd just go on forever, and I was getting fed up. And I got an urgent delivery, and there was nobody in sight. It was a dual carriageway, and there was nobody in sight. I went forward, and there was a bloody motorbike behind me. And there was that day I didn't have, because here you have to present your ID or driving license, and I've got nothing on me. And he said, luckily I think he knew me, because the way he came first, he looked at me, and when he looked at my face, and he said, and I used to go to this insurance company in Hamrun, and there a lot of police used to go there, and I'm sure there was like a few police, and we used to have a laugh and a joke and have a coffee with it, because the guy is really he does Buzzeteer insurance in Hamrun. So if anybody's in Malta and you need a good insurance, his son's taken over now, Ollie. He'll do you a good deal. He does all sorts of insurance, travel insurance, boats and car, that sort of thing. But Dennis used to have a laugh with him there, and there was always a few police. In fact, his son, if I remember right, his son was in the police force. Now that guy, I'm sure he recognized me from them, because he said, I thought I'd been nabbed here, because no driving license, no ID, through a red light on a crossing. And he said, he just like, oh well, just take it easy and be careful. I said, oh wow, you imagine that in UK or in America. Oh God, when I hired a car, my first time I went to Florida, they scared the shit out of me. Excuse my language, but I hired the car. I got to Florida on, I forget who was coming with British Airways, I think it was, and there's 2 planes dropped at once in Florida. Anyway, there was a massive queue for the, who was doing nice smell from there. Was doing where were we? The smell attracted me. Anyway, we landed at the airport. It was a fly drive sort of thing was included. I don't know if you remember, in the old days, guys, you could book the flight and the car at the same time. Well, I booked the basic and the basic insurance. That's what I did. And somebody said to me, listen, when you get to Florida, they'll try and hype you up on the insurance and hype you up on the car. Don't stand for it, just say no, no, no. Anyway, I waited in the queue. It was about an hour in the queue waiting for the car. Just a basic car and basic insurance. I just wanted to drive around a little bit. Mostly I wanted it to get to Disney because I was a little bit out of Disney. It was all a package included with British Airways, I think it was. We're coming in, is this Baluta now? Oh, not quite yet. We've still got a bit, oh God, we've got quite a bit to go. Anyway, I waited in the queue. When we finally got to the end of the queue, I got the hassle. And, oh, listen, guy, you're on holiday here, we can take a decent car and we want to put the insurance up for you. It's okay for you? Said, no, I want a basic car. No, I'll get my manager. He's going to give you a good deal. You're going to have a great car. We're going to upgrade you. We're going to do this. We're going to do that just for a short amount of money. I said, just give me the damned basic car, basic insurance. No, I can't do that, guys. We want to make you have a good holiday. Anyway, I got a bit pissed off and finally knew he couldn't get anywhere. He said, oh, okay, put the computer. Everything was by hand then, and he said, do you want to wait outside? The runner, they call them, the runner will bring your car around for you. Anyway, I waited another half an hour. Jesus Christ, so we were already, was half an hour to get over there from the airport. We're into 2 hours already waiting for the car. And I saw the driver come around with this big black limo. Massive limo. I said, I'll give him a piece of my mind. He's dumped me, and obviously he's gone with somebody with a bit more brass. Probably a basic car, you get pushed to the back. And I was all pumped up, like you do. And he gave me the keys and said, oh, whoa, no, there's a mistake here. He says, no mistake, that's your car. I said, listen, I'm not going to upgrade. He said, no, we've run out of all the small cars and the medium cars, and we're pushing these out, and you're upgraded for free. I said, that's why the bastard was trying to push me up to pay extra. That's the little park down there, guys. It's nice. I walk in that a few times. I'm going to stay on the promenade though, I think. It's nice down there, but you have to do a bit of... Anyway, finally we got the car and off we went with this. In those old days, in the 70s, it was very, very nice with a top class stereo and very wide car and stereo, radio. The boot was enormous in it. I can always remember it now. Black, it was black. I don't remember the name, but a black limo it was. We had a fantastic holiday, driving up to Disney. It was very different then, because in the 70s obviously it changed a bit. Oh wow, it's getting windy down here. Borsan Academy. Never heard of this one. Oh, so the 13A comes up to St Julian's. Not sure if that comes from Baluta. Hey, this is going to turn into quite a long video. Always used to rain. I remember Florida in the afternoon, and I mean rain like it does in Malta, like flooding the roads. Got soaked a few times. I remember somebody told me about Bobby's barbecue ribs, and there was one opposite the hotel on the other side, because we were way out. I can't remember the area, but way out from International Drive, a good 20 minutes drive. I went to the reception. I said to him, oh, there's that cat that people tell me there's a story behind it, eh? I've got no idea what it's about. If you're ever looking for toilets, guys, look out for the cat, and it's underneath the cat. How cute, eh? How innocent these little ones are. The next 40 years is going to be the problem. Anyway, what was we talking about? I said to the reception, oh, there's a Bobby's Ribs over the way there. It was a massive highway. He said, yeah, no problem, you get there. I said, how do you get to it? Is it a crossing? He said, crossing? No crossing, get in the car, do a left, do a right, do a left, do a right. Go down for 14 minutes, do a left, back around again, and you'll be on the highway. And they got a big car park. I said, can't I just walk? He said, walk? You Brits, you'll just walk. Yeah, it was a good, that holiday was one of the best holidays I had in Florida. We had a Wild West show, went into all the Disney worlds, really good fun. First I never had this, trouble is though, I had this massive camera. Anybody ever remember the Panasonic M7, I think it was? That big thing you used to stick on your shoulder, because I've been crazy about photography, photographs from the old Zenith times. I had Zenith and Kodaks and things like that. And then I had the Panasonic, the big one that took the cassettes. I lumped that all the way around Florida. Half of the time I didn't see that. When I went back home and I did the video, I did about 7 or 8 cassettes, videos. I remember looking back saying, oh, I didn't see that, oh, I didn't see that, and I didn't see that. You don't miss it because you're looking through the viewfinder all the time. Now how it's changed, guys, how it's changed from the mobiles, and this little GoPro here can do far better than the M70 Panasonic. How quiet down here. Lovely walk, but very quiet. Remember the last time I was walking in the opposite direction, and I came across those that couple who went back home to have the coffee. Now I could do with that now. So this is the, never heard of this hotel here. Plaza Retreat, that R-E-G. Wazoo. Anybody can translate me? Wazoo. You can see the bolts, they're increasing more and more. They're going to take the market for sure. Very polite drivers, and a lot cheaper. Ferries restaurant. There's those pizza. I can't see because it's too dark. Oh, about the same prices. Oh, somebody's had a few jars. Oh, this one's. It's always. I always think the difference between one full and one completely empty. Well, it's got two people at the very end there. I don't know this place at all. Frescoes. Burgers and toast sandwiches, main course. And quite reasonable, 15 to 23, the main courses. Pizza. Same sort, 11 to 12 and 15. Not bad for Sliema. 15 for a pizza. Oh, very quiet. Frescoes. I never eaten here. Anybody been here, guys? It would be quite interesting to see how long it takes me to walk from the ferries. Oh, it's coming up into view now. I'm really hoping the GoPro picks it up over the way there. Very nice views. St Julian's. Cavalier Hotel. Anybody stop say, guys? I knew them many years ago because we used to send. I used to work in a hotel when I first started here in Malta, and when we were overbooked, we used to send them there to the Cavalier because it's a lot bigger. How nice! Hope the GoPro is picking it up. Don't forget, guys. No feeding the birds. Hey, what a nice smell. It's going to be about an hour video, this. I'm going to have to skip a little bit, maybe. You like watching long videos? 20 minutes? 30 minutes? I did an hour once. I did an hour and 15 minutes once at the Floriana Church. Remember that, guys? The guy never stopped talking. Now that's going right into Sliema. There's the Hilton and the new one behind it. Sir Chimano. I don't know you. I got told off once because I didn't know some of these statues. Oh, this is what we've got in Malta here with plastic bottles. You have to scan them and you get the money. You bring your empty bottles here, scan them, and then you get a chit of paper. Mostly you're charged. So if you go and have a Coke somewhere, like a takeaway, oh, that's been blocked off lately, so people don't go down there. A nice view from here as well. If you buy a Coke takeaway, you'll be charged 10 cents on it, and you can reclaim that back if you see one of those machines, but most people don't bother about one drink. Hey, these have been here for ages. I wonder how they've never been touched. There is a restaurant at the end. So we're in Baluta, guys. Is it Baluta now? Oh no, the next bay is Baluta, I think. I'm trying to see. Yeah, this is Baluta. I'm dreaming. Wow, look at that hotel there. Nice big hotel. So what's that called? This is a nice restaurant when it's been refurbished. It had a little bit of a problem some years ago. The people were sitting in the restaurant a bit on the end and it fell into the sea. How scary that would be. I'm going to show you now what it was, this platform. I've changed it completely now and they've upgraded it. It wasn't like it is now. Obviously it got rusted underneath and the whole lot fell in the sea. So we're in Baluta, guys. Beautiful church, eh? We did that already. That's what I hate. Look, people just, they don't park them properly. If they had proper parking places, perhaps I could tolerate them, but most of the time they're on the pavement, swaying in and out of people. I've seen some real close ones. Oh, they're playing the volleyball. I always forget what the name is, that the water polo, eh? Water polo, not volleyball. Beautiful view. So we're in Baluta, guys. Oh, 1974 to 2024. So it's not a very, if that's the year of the church, it's not very old. There was quite a few problems here over the summer of contamination of the sea in Baluta. It was closed off quite a few times. I've been always thinking about, these were like very historic buildings as well on the left hand side past the church. I did try and get in once to see, but the gates are closed, so I can't say that I'm going to see much anyway if I go in, but they're very historic. I don't know what it's called, this one. Looks a bit of a poshy one. Anybody stayed in it, guys? Tell me what the name is. So if the car park is behind that house, probably they wouldn't allow them to knock that house down. It's towering above it. So how long have we been going? It comes up quite a way there to see, and there's quite a lot of frothing there, so probably the hotels pump a lot of garbage into the sea here. That's why it gets contaminated. Tragically, a foreign girl was killed here. Well, a maniac that went into the church to hide. They caught him, but I don't know what exactly happened. She, at the very back there, it's a bit dark, and he attacked her with a knife, tried to rape her, and he killed her, I think. And then he was a foreigner as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Then he hid in the church. The church was open. It was early mornings, like the first mass, I think, something like that. Somebody saw him go in, and hey, that's a big hotel there. Looks nice here. I was coming once, I can remember I was coming to eat here. I've heard it's got quite good food. Beautiful, right? So Baluta Bay, guys. These old houses still remain. They're hanging on. Somebody that's got a lot of money and they don't need it, because I'm sure they've been offered millions for them. We can go for a bottomless brunch weekend. Now that sounds exciting. Put my name down. It's nice, isn't it? I think they're just practicing, it's not a game, man. Wow, that's fast swimming. Almost as fast as me, guys, but mostly I go down to the bottom. I probably could go down faster than them down to the bottom. Oh wow. they do that at the beginning? They're quite young, those. Oh look, old dears there, they've still got this house. They're worth a bubble too. So the next bay, St Julian's. Very quiet though, the restaurants, eh? Mostly weekends you get busy. Clay, K-L-A-Y. This looks expensive. Oh, it's got all along here, this place. Is it this one people have been telling me about? London Bar, City of London Bar. So I think some people come here a lot. It's been here a long time, I think, eh? Proudly serving just from 1929. So right around Baluta now, we're on our way to St Julian's. Very nice church though. I can't believe it's from 1974. Is it that young, the church? It's got like a Baroque style on it. So dark out there, guys. It's dark.
I want to run. I don't want to because I'm worried. I will.
Maybe we can drink a beer in the middle.
She says she wants to run and he wants to drink beer. Come on. Lovely and quiet. I like these things they built here so people can look out. Every language you can hear here except Maltese. Oh, there's a lot of these popping up in Malta. These eat well. This is like a healthy food. Juices, salads. Very quiet though. I think nobody wants to eat well. You can have a banana, orange or apple. Brooklyn greens. Wow, that's a big ice cream. Very dark down there. We're coming into St Julian's, guys. Oh, that new thing, the March for Life. I was sadly before I went to England and Paris. Hey guys, the first video is coming up this weekend on Englishman Travel. It's gonna be Air Malta, from Malta to London. You can talk, you can watch along with me flying along. I was called in because the pilot was taken sick and he asked me, would you like to come and drive the plane? Couldn't find the clutch though. There's Cavalier. Ooh, plenty of Chinese. Chinese, Indians, Russians. I haven't made out what that language was. There was about half a dozen of them. Yeah, that's nice over there. That's that light they've done. Those restaurants are very pricey though. St Julian's, I've seen them. You're into 30 quid for a pasta or something like that. I saw it a bit pricey. And for a short drive, you can have even better service than pasta. Portomasso in front of us, the Hilton. I'd love to know what's actually... The Hilton is downstairs. Is that part of the hotel as well, the Hilton? I know there's an exclusive restaurant at the very top. I think they lost out on that for many years. They could have made a lot of money, because I know tourists would have paid some money to go to the top. But lots of things, touristy things in Malta, they lose out on. How nice, very calm. I did sunrise here. Got a nice video. I'm putting up some clips. There's a new thing on YouTube where you can put a short clip. I'll share it on Facebook, and if you want to continue, you can watch the whole video then if you like it. Also, there's like many shorts I'm putting up. I'm going to try and put to 3 or 4 a day up. They're old videos, guys. I don't, because I've seen some comments that said, "Oh, it's very hot again there in Malta," because I was in short sleeves or something. But they're old videos that are just taking clips out of, just taking shorts. One of them with the mask on as well from COVID days. Well, I'm liking this a lot. I think I'm going to keep going down to... I was thinking of going down to St George's Bay, but not with this video. I might do another one. I'm just thinking about it, whether it's worth it, because Portugal is going to be very quiet on a Wednesday. Need to come really a weekend, because I was going to show you the red light area of Malta, which is now Portugal. Many Russians there trying to encroach you into very overpriced bars, charge you a fortune. So be careful. One got I don't know what nationality. She tried to grab a man's you-know-what as he was walking past, and I don't know, he was something official. He was like a solicitor or a barrister or something like that, and he called the police on her, and she got took to court for a obscene something or other, and she got fined. But that's all you get here. How nice, guys. St Julian's, Portomasso, and that weird building has got one light on, if that's the one, the twisted one. But everybody was clamoring, saying to me, go and take a video of the new place, but it's not finished. It's only the bottom part is a little bit finished. So next year is going to be, I think, April, the last bit of it. Wow, it's getting closer. St Julian's Bay, Spinola Bay. I used to work here, guys, for about 6 or 7 years, I think. I worked in Bujibba at the Flora, which is now the Primera, and the Cartwheel. Oh, many hotels in Bujibba. I did park time as well in different places. Then I came over here and worked at the Spinola, Rafael Spinola Hotel, like a boutique hotel. And I think I was about 6 years here. parking used to be absolutely crazy especially on the weekend. In fact, when the night receptionist used to come and take over from me, we used to swap over parking spaces. That's the only way you get a parking, because you just don't get anything unless you want to pay for it. Hey, we just put up a short. Was it a short, or I'm not sure, with the Aussie Michael, Travel Malta. I had bangers and mash, and he had a breakfast. But everybody was complaining about his breakfast, but he took the baked beans off, and if you take the baked beans off a breakfast, it does look a bit sorry for itself. Wow, they go crazy on the bikes on the pavement. I think we'll stop at Love. Be interesting to see how it comes out. Seems that from my viewfinder, have you been on the beer, Steve? No. From my viewfinder, it seems quite good. Only time will tell when I get back and try and edit it. Battery's a bit low now, so I'm going to have to change the battery if I want to carry on, which I don't think I'm going to do. Juliana is there, the hotel. This thing is interesting. I've seen it a few times. I don't actually know what it does. What it gives power to that light, maybe. So here we are, guys, from the ferries to St Julian's. Evening walk. Hopefully it comes out okay. We're at the love sign. All the best, guys. Take care. I only show myself once, so those haters that say we don't want to see your face, Steve, I only showed, this is the third time. Bye guys, take care.